Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be an incredibly weird TVZ featuring GuMiho and Reynor here on Persephone. It's basically a top-to-bottom map. Left side spawns, top left it's going to be GuMiho, bottom left is going to be Reynor here. I watched this on the YouTube channel for GSL because holy smokes, what an incredible game this is. And GuMiho, again, is a non-standard Terran player who is excellent at playing standard and non-standard, so you never know what you are going to get here. Extractor tricking here is Reynor to get 15 out of 14 supply. That is fairly standard these days. So maybe it's going to be, yeah, a 16 hatch here a little tiny bit earlier. Damn it, 45 seconds than a 16 hatch normally is. We've got gas coming up. We've got walling off with a barracks at the natural choke here. We've got a Reaper expand timing. And let's see what GuMiho is going to try to do here against Reynor. Yo. So this is going to be a Patreon game for those of you who are supporting me at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. Thanks for your support if you're still out there after all these years and you're watching this the week of May the 21st. 2025. If you're watching this later than that, hit that like button and subscribe, man. I am here with StarCraft 2 content every single week. 5 times right now, maybe a little bit less next week, but we will see. So standard opening here from Reynor, right? No 3 hatch before pool. No weird, no gas opening. It's just gas. We've got queens on the way. We have zerglings on the way. We have an expansion on the way. Here from GuMiho and an orbital command as well. So Persephone, man, left side spawns just like Golden Wall, which spawned so many incredible games. This left side is not walled off at all, as sometimes that is the case on maps like this, but nope. We've got a huge right side here. We have speed zones here. Acceleration zones, they are called. Zoom. We'll have to see if they will get used here. We've got a factory coming up here from GuMiho. Overlord, Scouting, Terry, merch at FalconPaladin.store with Terry's face on it. Yeah, it's a new map, Terry. First time seeing it on this channel. Persephone. Reaper says, alright, can't get a kill, that's okay. Can't get a kill against high-level Zergs, but that is just fine. I'm scouting. I am forcing out Zerglings. And maybe delaying a 3rd hatch. SCV delaying the 3rd hatch. Reaper being kept away from that by this queen, and 3rd hatch down at 3 minutes. A little bit later because of the pressure from this SCV and from the Reaper. Excellent job. Laying down a creep tumor just the very, very, very edge of that creep there. It looked like it was being laid on not creep. But I guess Reynor is A-okay here. So, okay, so we've got another Reaper here. We've got an armory being tossed down. Pumping Hellions. So I think we're going to see Hellbats here in this early game. There we go. Hellions. Reaper making another Reaper, so Reaper Hellion harassment. Starport on the way here from GuMiho now. And creep spread connecting all 3 of these bases. That again is very, very important, especially for Queen defense against Terran and Protoss here in the early game. And look at that. Attack something. Oh, attack something standing on the creep tumor, and the splash damage from these Hellions will kill it. All right, Hellbat transformation up. These queens are very, very good at facing down Hellbats, and the Hellbats are like, ooh, run, run. Huh. That was a very, very interesting attack there. So, +1 armor here for mech, and we're going to throw down a 3rd command center at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. A lot of gas here, man. Taking his 3rd and 4th gases at the natural base. And this is pretty much normal here for Terrans, right? Just because it's Hellions does not mean that it's going to be mech, but, oh, this right here. This right here. 2 factories being scouted by Reynor. And there it is. We've got 2 factories to add to the 3rd, and it's going to be a mech build in GSL in the round of 8 against Reynor. GuMiho, man. Oh, this is a healing shrine. It heals stuff up. That's about it. Look, they took... Yep. They took attacks from the queens, and now they are not shown to be damaged. Well, not shown, and they are not damaged in reality. Are we going back? Are we going back to this healing shrine? Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. All right, man. This is getting a little bit MOBA, in my opinion, but... Man, so we've got a Raven here. We've got upgrades for mech. We have factories going down. We've got 2 more factories here. Reynor sees it. He sees the mech from GuMiho. What is his response going to be? Oh, good, roaches. All right, roaches early maybe. Then what? What are we going to transition to, Reynor? We've got a 4th base coming up in the bottom right side of the map of Persephone at 6.5 minutes. We've got roaches up on the edges of the creep. So yeah, roaches are good against Hellions and against Reapers here. So that's good. And hey, look, Cyclones being produced here and Magfield Accelerator. A little bit of extra damage there when using the lock-on ability for these Cyclones. Dude, what an insane game. What an absolutely bonkers banana pants game this is. I am absolutely flabbergasted by what we're seeing here from GuMiho in a TVZ in the round of 8 for GSL Season 1 2025. Nobody else has the guts to do this. Nobody else has the guts for this. I'm serious. I don't know who else in the entire history of StarCraft I'd look at and say, who else would do this? Maybe Mar with the peak of his powers would try it just for fun. Reaper comes down, does get a kill, and is going to fight a roach to the death. Right on then. So it's a lot of roaches. Guess what? Banshees are here. Ah, the roaches are like, oh man. I mean, Banshees can't kill us fast, but they will kill us eventually. Lings are going to die. Ah, the Cyclones are out now, so the roaches are like, okay, fall back to the creep. Let's be safe back here. Creep spread in. Queens want to get that queen. That Banshee almost. Good stutter step there. And can you catch a Cyclone? Not off creep, you can't. 2 zippy zappy infernal pre-igniters on the way. Plus 2 armor for the mech is coming in at 8 minutes. Holy what? Swarm hosts. Dude. Reynor, no. Reynor chicken dinner. No. Why are we making swarm hosts against race car mech? I know they call it battle mech on the GSL and whatever cast, but it's... To me, it's race car mech because it's fast. I don't know why calling it battle mech makes any sense. It's not for battling. It's for running. Zoom. You always keep it moving. It's not for standing in and battling. Anyway, annoyed by this. Just a personal preference. There is a Nidus. I don't know. Maybe Nidus Swarm Host inside the main base would be cool. Do that. Plus 3 armor is getting kicked in immediately. Oh, okay. Well, this is not going to... Nope. All right. Swarm Host, cool. In the middle of the map. I just... No. Just nothing. No damage at all here. I mean... Nope. Maybe un-SCV? Oh, they killed it. Ah! They got 3 SCV kills. Never mind. Good launch. I thought for sure that launch would get no damage whatsoever, but I was wrong. Ooh, there's the ping for the Nidus. Nidus coming up inside the main base of Persephone, but... Oh, there's a Banshee here. Okay, well, and there's a Cyclone here. And the SCVs are getting pulled, so that Nidus is not coming up at all. It was close. In fairness, it was close. Another Nidus coming in the top right. Clearing down creep tumors. The Raven is so good at permanent detection. One of the things that it is best at here. Help you clear tumors. Ravens love to do it. All right, so Reynor's got 5 bases. Nidus coming in topside. Gonna launch on this 4th base that GuMiho's got. It's not a planetary for this very reason. And they decide to land in here, but the blue flame is roasty toasty. My gosh. Whoop, Lings ran into the 3rd base, though. Wow, nice little double-pronged attack there from Reynor. Got 4 more SCVs. Okay, problem is, GuMiho's at 72 workers, losing 6 or 7 SCVs in the first 10 minutes of the game is not going to bother him all that much. Another Nidus goes down. Another Nidus going to die here too because the Lings can't stop the Banshee from killing it. And the blue flame kills these Lings so effectively, man. It's +1 attack on the Lings, +1 attack on the Roaches, but no armor upgrades for these ground units at all. Banelings coming in. Nidus there too. We're getting Adrenal. Look, if you're going to deal with Racecar Mech as Zerg, how do you do it? Well, not like this. You don't attack in a frontal position. Anti-armor missile gets tossed down. Kind of catches some of his own stuff there, which is not ideal. Look at, it's just weird. It's Swarmhost, it's Roach, it's such a weird compositional choice here from Reynor. But you need to get a surround on it. You got to get a surround on it with Lings and Banes, Roaches and Ravagers. If it can't run, Racecar Mech dies. How else do you make it so the Racecar Mech can't run? Fungal. You get Fungal to stop it. If it's moving, it wins. That's the way this works. Ah, and guess what Reynor's doing now? Getting a Greater Spire. Look, I feel like we had this figured out, Zerg players. I feel like we were in a position where we could handle this. Broodlords can't do it. They're too slow. To catch a speedy thing, you must be speedy. Now look, Lings coming around, maybe getting a bit of a surround here, but it's not enough Lings, and they don't have the upgrades to handle the +3 armor of this mech, and GuMiho gets out of that with most of his Cyclones, which is exactly what you want to get out of there with if you are a Terran player. The Hellions are replaceable, the Cyclones are more expensive, and the backbone and the meat of this whole army. Another Nidus coming in, good Ling positioning there. Lings have died all over the place. Resources lost 9,000 to 5,000. Reynor's lost more. Of course, income tab says back and forth. Total units lost here, 8 SCVs, 1 drone down. So the good thing for Reynor is he hasn't lost any economy. It's looking good. Dude, that +3 armor on this mech, seriously, is coming into massive play here. These Lings are +1. +2's on the way. +3 for the missile attack is coming in too. But look at this. If you're running away from it, it's killing you. If you're chasing it, it's killing you. It's good, but there are ways to handle it. Broodlords, Zerglings without armor upgrades, and Banelings off creep are just not fast enough or good enough to do this. It's a maxed out GuMiho army here at 12 minutes. This is absolutely bananas. Look at them. Oh, absorbing the Baneling hits there. Yes, the Hellbats died, but they killed like 20 Banelings in the process. Yeah, this hatch is going to probably go down. Roaches are trying to fight this. There's a Banshee overhead, cloaked up, just doing tons of damage to Swarm Hosts and Roaches and whatever else. And the hatch goes down, and Reynor is down. Actually up in army supply, but it's all Roach Ravager, and it's all Swarm Host, and this is not how you want to do this, man. GuMiho taking a 5th base in the top right. Going to planetary that one, which means it is vulnerable to Swarm Hosts. You got to watch out for that. But yeah, Corruptor's on the way. Look at the speedy Cyclones in the speed zone. Look at Hellbats in the speed zone. That is so funny. And now look, they can kite back away from your army into the speed zone. 3rd base is getting hit by Swarm Hosts. 4 more SCVs go down, but the orbital itself is not going to die. These Banshees absolutely putting in work. 3 kills on that one. 18 kills on that Banshee. 18 kills on the Banshee. Air weapons on the way, because he's like, well, I already have +3 armor for the mech. I'm working on +2 attack for the mech. And a fusion core gets tossed down. Do we think GuMiho has it in him? Do you think he has it in him to make battle cruisers in a TVZ? Do you think he believes? Do you think he's capable of it? I like how they went into the Nidus and immediately popped out of the Nidus. They're like, wait, hang on. Hiya! Oh, they got distracted by the Racecar Mech. Oh, no. Banelings into the mineral line is pretty good. There you go. 2 SCVs died for like 4 Banelings. These are not good trades. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is not enough good trade. Reynor's not in a position to win this game, folks. He's working on... He does have an Infestor. Hold on. He's got 4 Broodlords kind of over here. Look, they're faster than the last time I cast Broodlords against Racecar Mech. So they can do maybe a little bit better chasing than they could 2 years ago, the first time I saw this attempted and fail miserably. So, oh, there's a good fungal. Great fungal corrosive bile. Bam! Taking out a bunch of those cyclones. That's what we need here. That's the kind of win that Reynor needs to win this game. And counterattacking Lings into the third base again. 3 more SCVs are going to die. Seems like that's the magic number today is 3, although then there's 4 and there's 5. Oh, he doesn't lift the orbital. GuMiho a little bit sloppy. And he ends up killing 2 of the command centers he was building up here too. All right, Reynor putting in some work right now. The Corruptors do chase the Hyperflight Rotor Banshees around. 21 kill Banshee helps get a cancel on that 5th base again, and they can run away from the Corruptors with their Hyperflight Rotor ability. Crazy stuff, dude. 21 kill Banshee is crazy. Another Nidus. This has been the Nidus position for Reynor today. He's put Nidus Horns there more than anywhere else, I think. Launches into the main, into the main, into the main. Ignore everything else. A battle cruiser has arrived. Neural parasites on the way. Infestors being added all the time. Well, I guess you land and you try to take down a starport that's building a battle cruiser. The repair comes in. No, he kills it. Battle cruiser production is denied, but Raider's attempt at a 6th base gets taken out. It's 6 bases for GuMiho. He's fine on 6 bases. I mean, this one's not looking great, but still. Still in here, man. Yamato's getting researched. Liberator's being added. Where's my battle cruiser? Is he hoping to fend against this Ling stuff? Did he die to Corruptors and I didn't even notice? Uh-oh. No, there are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they do seem to be up here. Up here trying to help defend against this Ling stuff, which, I mean, they kill Lings pretty fast, but it's a little bit beneath a battle cruiser to be on that duty, in my opinion. 18 SCVs have died. Income tab does look, it was in favor of GuMiho. Now it's all the way in favor of Reynor, even with the mules here. Production tab is back up. Battle cruisers jump on the Broodlords. Yamato here trying to fight against the Corruptors. I guess they probably fought against the Corruptors. One of the BCs does go down. Chaos on display here. Swarmos on the left side. Hellbats on the top side. Banshees killing everything. Battle cruisers hanging out in the middle of all this chaos. Another one goes down. They're absorbing a lot of damage. That would otherwise be going somewhere else here. They're trying to sit up here and take down the final Corruptor, but no. All the Broodlords are dead, but all of the battle cruisers are also dead here. Corruptors kind of lose their functionality. No, Broodlords are here. They were hiding in amongst the chaos. This hatchery, not going to try to focus it down, but going after drones. 7 drones down there. 95 to 69 army supply. Worker count 64 to 48, and that's a GG. GuMiho gets the win. Reynor taps out. Are you kidding me today? Absolutely, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane showing there from our guy GuMiho. He makes battle cruisers. He makes race car mech. Reynor has one good fungal on that race car mech that slows it down. He kills a bunch of it. It's great. No other fungals come in. I don't see any neural parasites on those BCs. That would have been really cool too. He just tries to make Broodlords. He's too late on the fungal. He's too late on trying to get surrounds there, and it just doesn't work out for him. His little counterattacks don't work. The Swarm Hosts, I don't think, are a good answer to this thing at all. At all. Not even at all. So, I mean, fantastic. Really, really, really fantastic showing there from our dude, and that is a GG. That is a GG from GuMiho. Resources lost today, 34,000 to 26,000. I'll let you guess who had the higher number there. You can see it on the screen. GuMiho, largely better income over the last 10 minutes, and that's a huge deal. 3 hatcheries died, 32 drones died, 37 SCVs and 2 command centers, an orbital. No planetaries died today, which is kind of interesting. And then, yeah, the battle cruisers, I mean, doing what they could do. They were in there absorbing damage, forcing Corruptors out, but otherwise didn't do a whole lot. And that's okay. He won with VCs and a TVZ in 2025, and that makes GuMiho an absolute hero, man. So, GG, fun map. I definitely want to cast more games on this map. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We'll probably get more of them with the GSL and whatnot, and DreamHack coming up, and then the EWC too. So looking forward to that. 2025 looks like a good year for StarCraft, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw and what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.